Hi and welcome back to Decisive Campaign's Ardennes Offensive. This is me playing Wacht on Rhein, the big campaign of the Battle of Bulge. We're on the 27th of December 1944. This is 600 hours and we have just moved in the previous episode all the German units basically. We're going to now continue to take a look at the Allied movements basically. That's what we're going to do. Now, before we do that, I just wanted to, I did take a look at Bastogne over here. We do have an enemy presence marker over here. We have an enemy presence marker over there and an enemy presence marker over there. And this is towards Neufchâteau over here. So we know that we had an enemy unit that moved away from here. I think that was a cavalry unit that had disposed of their vehicles due to supply constraints basically. Their supply situation is dire and they went over here and somehow they had shed their tanks basically. So the thing is that as far as I could understand from the manual, that they have well, these ones indicate that you have logistics trying to reach this unit, for example, from here or some other way. Let's have a look like this, and that they have tried to reach here, but that there is a stop here so that they can't get through basically here. Same thing over here, and that has to do with if you have an enemy not necessarily sitting in that hex, but just being closer to that hex, that an enemy unit is closer to that particular hex than you are, basically, something like that. So supposedly we do have an enemy unit somewhere around this vicinity, and for like when that was, if that is during this turn or not, I think that's the case. So we had this unit sitting here before. I think we moved up twice and then fired it, and so it would have been enough just to have an enemy unit sitting in Berchot or something like that, and that would have been valid, and then they would have been closer, I guess, to this one as well. So that's how it works. So I think it's just one lone unit over here. Question is how we're going to take care of that one. I think that we might want to use this one to travel fast over here to hinder that guy. Yeah, I think that's it. Or maybe he'll come crawling back. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's a major, but maybe we need to turn around here. At the same time, I'd like to bring this one up north towards 10S really, because as we can see, they have 0 HQ power. Well, I just wanted to mention that. So now we're going to take a look at the enemy movement phase. So let's do that straight away. Last turn we had an amazing, really amazing, or this turn, this is the same turn really, but we had, during the last episode, we had an amazing turn really, movement and action turn, that where we were able to make headway past Liège up in the north, so towards the Meuse River, and it looks really good. Let's have a look here then. We have divisional HQs moving around. Down south, Havelange up north, moving on towards us actually, which is nice, yeah, because they were stopped over here by us, so they're trying to find another way. Tank units moving away, they get hit, they hit us there, nothing happens. Tank units moving down from wherever, Tennessee, Havelange, Pétrier, although down south. Yeah, go so fast here. Libramont. Yeah, they're really leaving here. Libramont. Totally evacuating that. Yeah, they're leaving Neufchâteau basically. Driving towards Pétrier. Which makes sense. All the way down south, they get intercepted there. Yeah, but that was Pétrier as well. That was Signy, Betry. They're leaving, going up northwest, it seems. That's towards Hoye. Polish gets intercepted twice there. That's all the way down south. We get hit, but they lose. Cromwell's. That was a nice anti-tank trap basically there. Okay, so here we have some new units, it seems, that will feel the wrath of our artillery, basically. But these guys are reinforcements for sure. Or maybe reinforcements or reserves, rather. British reserves on the other side of the Meuse River. Oh, that cell right there. This is Libramont. We get hit twice and we stood firm, but we lost a lot there. That's going to be interesting to see. That's unfortunate. We get hit there, but I think we are fine there. Because it's quite equal there. We get hit by artillery first. And then they were victorious, kicking us out there and destroying us at the same time, unfortunately. Well, he served his purpose there at least. He belonged to the 26 Volksgrenadiers. And he was out of everything pretty much. So, okay, this is the end here, as we can see here, because we're moving HQs. And that's it. It's going to be interesting to see. So nothing major really. It's going to be interesting to see for sure. And as always, we're going to take a look at weather and VPs in the beginning. And then we'll continue with looking at cards and stats. And we are also going to take a look at, of course, a more detailed look at where they actually moved. So let's start to take a look at the weather first then. So we know that during this day, we are going to have clear, and then the night comes, it's going to be precipitation. Then we'll have heavy precipitation during the whole of next day, basically. So we're on the 27th right now, so 28th is going to be a lot of snow, I guess, then simply. VPs wise, we are doing fantastic. We have 246 VPs occupied on the map, plus another 49 extra VPs due to allied casualties. That brings us up to 295 VPs. We need only 200 for a major victory, so we're right there. But we get scored on January 1st, 1945 at midnight. Axis losses in total is, let's bring those down here. We are down at 26,799 points. Allied are at 145,541. And that gives us a 5.4, exactly the same as we had last time. Still good, very good. So that means we have been able over the whole game to kill 5.4 more units than they have, which is fantastic. Let's just briefly take a look at the cards. We have lots of new units that we could bring in, but we don't want to bring in since we're short on fuel. We're waiting for this fuel to use, and this is actually the turn where we could use the fuel and probably will use the fuel last time. Later on we'll go for some supply. So fuel is prohibitively, expensive basically, but this is going to be most likely the last time we can afford to go for that one. We have a couple of air stuff here, but still haven't felt the need to use it. And that's really it when it comes to cards. Let's take a look at the stats then. So, as I mentioned, we have a 5.4 kill ratio to 1, And we want this gap to increase as much as we can. It's kind of weird that this one is not showing anymore. Actually, you know? I don't know why that is. Because that's the last one, and there's supposed to be one more there. Oh, no. That's because we're starting a new turn. That's probably why, right? So this is what we have now. So let's go back here. So for the last turn, then basically we had 160 at the end of it. We had 167, and they had 78 something, 78.8. So if we take this and double this one, it becomes 140, 156, 157 something. And we can see that we're more than double in strength. Casualty wise, we can see that we just keep increasing. Actually, last turn was amazing. I killed not 5,000 but 10,000 units. We had a very, very strong finish there. Unfortunately, they were successful also in killing a little bit more than they usually do. Usually they kill, it seems to me, like 2.5-ish, and then this last turn they killed a little bit more like, I don't know, 2.7, something like that, 2.5 actually, yeah. So all in all, fantastic. Now let's take a look at the fuel situation, which we know is dire, but let's start with supply. We can see that the supply situation is also growing, becoming really difficult here. We can see that this white one here is what we get from Germany. This is what we actually send to our units. So we send more to our units than we actually receive each month. Oh, no, each turn. So that means that our stocks out on the map are dwindling down. So we only have 5.3 thousand left, basically. We have also sent 2 supply bases here. I am not sure which one we're building up actually here. Should really take a look at that. When it comes to unit supplies, so we have lower amount of internal supplies than we had last turn. That could have to do with so many things, like the night turn. When we started the morning turn that we had the night turn, we didn't use artillery that much, and so on. Last we requested 90,000. Basically we got 64 only due to our network, and mostly I think. Let's take a look at fuel then. We can see that we have gone down to close to 0, at least here. This time we had 40,000 each turn, and then we sent to our units 50.9. That's a discrepancy or a difference of 10.9, and we exactly had 10.9. So we basically, I think, sent them everything we could. I don't think 50.9 is exactly what we wanted to achieve. We probably wanted to go higher. Let's take a look at that unit fuel. There you go. So this is a large difference. We can see that there is a regression line that could be set up here, and that is an outlier basically here. It's going down quite fast here, and that has to do with we have actually had a higher request when it comes to fuel, but only being able to deliver 50.9, and that is the 10.9 which we had in our units, not unit stocks, but our supply stocks, plus the 40,000 we get each turn. So that is a ceiling basically, with what we could and can deliver basically, or 40,000 is really so. That's going to be difficult. So we can see that we're actually asking for way more. So we'll see what happens here. That probably means that these ones are going to go down, keep on going down, basically. So with that said, we're going to go for our fuel card now. And that's going to help us a little bit. And it's going to be really interesting to see how much the fuel is going to cost next turn. We only have 15 points here left. But now, next turn, I think we'll focus on supply also. And I don't know. we can maybe use some of these ones also. We'll see what happens. Okay. So that's interesting. We can take a look at the supply situation for us. Let's move all the way down south first. Take a look at that. So this is the supply situation for us here. We are moving a little bit into yellow over here. We I don't know why that is, but it is what it is anyway. So but we're still here in green here and everything, so that's nice. It's all green up here, which is fine. Actually, see these markings here, they have actually disappeared over here now, which is nice. Yeah. So I don't know if that means it's been resolved really, but we'll see. And we have, oh no, look at that. Champlon has been taken by Americans, and this bulge has grown. So these guys have been cut off. So that's not good. So we're gonna have to do something about that for sure. Wow. Okay. See, interesting. Really interesting. So we can see that we are in trouble also in that sense. So these guys here, they get their stuff from here, I think. Yeah. So it's a long way here. And really, we need to reopen this one here. And we're kind of far away. This is pretty much the only one we have around here. We'll see how that works. Okay, well, we know what to do anyway. And it has to do with these Saint-Hubert over here, units moving away here. So that's not good. We do have some units sitting right there, and they have also been cut off. Question is, how are we going to play this one? Like if we want to go to Saint-Hubert with these ones here, see how weak or strong they actually are. They're 96 right there, and the other one is 77. They're quite weak. They're all right, but quite weak anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna have to take care of this one. That's a bummer for sure. Right. Well, that's a shame. Let's take a look at the actual kind of movements that they have made. But before doing that, let's move in. Let's see here. Like that first. We do that and we go for the mini here. Okay, let's take a look. 388 steps. So they start with an HQ, and we are right now close to Signy over here. They move away. We have an unknown unit quite close to Amai. They move away. 7th Armored Division quite close to Signy as well, isn't it? No, this is the highway. So where is this one? It should be around Signy. That's no. This is more towards Rochefort over here. Okay, that's cool, interesting. And he's actually moving closer. We have, this is Havelange, I think. Yeah, it is. So they have that one there. We have 84th trying to move away from Love, I think. Gets intercepted. This guy is moving forward. 2nd, close all the way down in the south, close to Bétry and Neufchâteau. I think he's moving away from this hex over here, going south. Okay, if you think that's a good idea, sure. We have this one being quite close to Rochefort as well. Rochefort is up here. And here is 106 in Havelange. Here we have 3rd Armored Division also. And here we have these units that were sitting here close. So we have Liège up here. We have Clermont, Amai, and Huy over here. So this is the Meuse River. They were sitting here when we came here. We saw them. Now they're, as we could see, turning away Clermont and trying to move away, but not successful. They got intercepted there. These guys were able to leave. Same thing there. That's it. We have an unknown unit here. And then we have, what do we have here? Unknown unit somewhere here. I can't really see it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, maybe over here somewhere? No. Okay, but the tank unit is actually moving away there. It's interesting. And this one is not really a tank unit. I think these are only, if I'm not mistaken, I think they might have like these rear, they've shedded their tanks, I think. This is Famignol, so this is Cell over here. We have Givet somewhere down here. So we took this forward position up here north, and then these guys are showing up. They try to hit us here with a couple of Stuarts and Humbers. That's a rather weak unit here, and we successfully hindered them from moving forward, which is nice. This is Signy over here. We have an infantry regiment over here that I think was sitting in Brabant. He moves down and in there and away to the west towards Celle. We have Faminol here. We have Celle here. Yet another one coming in towards our Stugs, or maybe moving away. We have this unit here that was sitting here. It's a tank unit moving away. Gets intercepted for some reason. We have Gordon Highlanders, and this is Signy, and they are moving away somewhere. This is also Gordon Highlanders, first Gordon Highlanders, and what is this? Cell up here, okay. Let's see, that Cell where Signy is over there, okay. So these guys were sitting close to this guy. This guy's got bombarded, barraged by artillery before he moves away. We have a tank battalion moving away from here. Where is this? This is down Rochefort. Okay, so he tried to break through here. He's rather weak. He moves away. Here's Havelange over here. We have Team White moves away, I think. Here's Betry all the way down in the south. This is Neufchâteau over here, moving away from this hex right there. So we have some movement away to the west here. They're exiting this hex right there. We have Tyson moving. Taylor also moving. And then we have an unknown unit close to Huy. We have Amai. We have Polish battalion coming up there. This is Libramont over here. We have 5th Rear Area Team shuffling around, moving west. Airborne moving west, right moving west, really emptying that place there. Team Sanders all the way down to Florenville is moving away north, I think. Yes, James also. So they're giving up there. Libramont is over here. We have this 317 moving away. Same thing here, 317. They actually don't get hit. Baker is also moving. Young is also moving up. We have the Meuse River with Amai here. We have a new one called Coldstream Guards. Tanks coming up. Irish Guards, also new ones. We have Cavalry Squadron close to Neufchâteau. He was sitting right there. He's moving west also. We have Royal Field Artillery in Clermont moving away as well. All the way down south, we have a cavalry squadron moving. I don't know if it's moving from here into here or from here to here. Doesn't really, or maybe from here to, I don't know. He gets intercepted anyway. Armored Artillery Battalion moving probably from Nelson, I think. Moves away. He's really, really hurt there. Nelson is also moving away there. We have a 10th. Fallschirmjägers here. Yeah, so this guy is L'Église and Neufchâteau over here. So we are basically trying to surround this guy here. And that's it. We have an engineering unit moving away from Neufchâteau around here to the west, same as these guys have. Then we have Task Force Love that was sitting here, moving away from, is it Muff, I think? And he disappears over there. He had tanks, but have only 8 Shermans left. This is close to Cell. This is Cine over here. We have an unknown unit moving around here or away, maybe several. This is Cell up here. This is Cine up there. So, and we have Panzerlehr coming up this road over here. This is Betry. We have a cavalry squadron moving northwest. Yet another one moving over there northwest, close to Neufchâteau. This is Huy up here. And we have Argyll Sutherland 7th moving away from our first SS at Huy, maybe just turning northwest or something. Yes, indeed. We have Carter that got, I'm not sure if he got hit there that hard, but he moves away past Huy towards Amai actually. We have, let's have a look at this one. This is Tarvang. So this is northwestern. This is Huy up here. That one is moving also. Okay, so here we have 7th Argyll Sutherland coming down. We have the Blackwatch Rifle, 5th Blackwatch Rifle, quite close to Cell and Cine over here. Moves up north, gets intercepted. Engineers, thank you. Leaving Cine, thank you. So Cine is ours for the taking right now. We have Clermont. We have an unknown unit right there. We have an artillery moving in to Clermont, unfortunately, but that's fine. We have a tank, Polish Armored Regiment tank unit moving down there, and he tries to move through here to, I guess, I don't know what he's going to do. Goes here, gets ambushed. He loses one Cromwell and 1 Firefly. We have a Polish battalion moving in here into Clermont and moving out from Clermont. Tank is moving back and going the other way. So we'll see if we can take care of Kelly here, and then we'll be able perhaps to hit this guy here. We'll see if that's possible. Rame seems to be open at least, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so we have some movement up here. They get intercepted. How does he move? He moves nowhere, but he gets intercepted. Okay. What do we have here? We have an unknown unit moving where? It's a bit difficult to see. Up here. Okay. That's an AA. And tank battalion moving away, which is good for us because we'd like to have him closer to us. Actually, that's in the city and everything, but that's fine. So they have Welsh guards coming in here. So these Welsh units, I think they have been in reserve or something. And Royal AT coming in there as well. What do we have here? Then we have Royal AT again moving. There we have him moving forward. Gets intercepted. Rover has been hit hard. He moves away. Makes sense. Unknown unit moving in. It's a Coldstream Guards moving forward. Okay, that's a good defensive position, but we can use these guys, go up here at least and attack some. We have an AA moving. We have another one coming in there, heavy artillery. Okay, we'll go into the front for some reason. That's weird. AA, 94th Royal, and we have reinforcements coming in here for sure. Royal Engineers as well. And we have an unknown unit all the way down there moving. We have a Polish battalion moving quite close to between Amai and Clermont. Armored battalion that was sitting together with the HQs is moving away also. I think Amai is actually open here. I'm not sure though. Seems like it. Not anymore. So we have Cine up here. We have Scott coming or trying to move east, I think. Yes, indeed. But there is really nowhere to go, I think. But he moves down towards Cine here. realizes that's a mistake going up, I think. We have more trying to move. We have Faminul. This is Cell up here. This is Dino up there. So I don't know where he comes from, but we do have some other units up there now. We have Team Woodstock quite close to Libramont over there. Engineers, tank battalion. Yeah, lots. And they try to hit me here. Defenders stood firm, which is nice, but they lost almost nothing, and we lost so much in there. So that's a shame. But it is sort of expected. It's just weird that they actually do this, make this attack now and not before. But hey, we have a tank battalion moving actually quite close to Dino up here. Cell, Dino up here. Givi is over there. So we have a new tank battalion coming up here. I don't know if he's one of the 3 that were here. I don't think so. This is probably a new one. I-66. And Team Ford we've seen before, moving around. And there you go. 1 tank unit right there. We have our tanks down in the south, unfortunately, down by Rochefort. So it's going to take some time to shift those, but it's fine. We have another tank battalion close to where we at. This is Bob Barin. Okay, so this one is, it's a bit difficult to see here. Okay, that's Lebas. So this is Rochefort up here. That's what we're looking at. We have a tank battalion right there. Okay, so this tank battalion, is that perhaps the guy that was sitting here that has moved? Could be. Or maybe this is a separate one. Let's see where he goes. Okay, so he moves over here. That's pretty good because we have our tanks, I think, up here. Right? No. Here they are. There they are. So that's good. That's very good. Okay, so we have 2 tanks here. That's great. Then we have a 4th Armored Infantry Battalion moving around. And here we are by... Yeah, so these are the units that we have contained basically here in infantry. Moving into the forest, unfortunately, to Merano, and they hit us right there. We suffer no losses, but they do. So that's good. This is Bertry. This is Neufchâteau. We have another unit there. We have another unit right there. It's a cav unit that's been hurt. Artillery, nothing happens in Mersin, but they kick us out there and they will destroy us here. So we suffer quite a lot of losses. They are almost nothing. And then they kill us right there, unfortunately. It is what it is. Then we have Abrams over there moving down. Jacques is moving down also. And also this guy here. Mission complete over there. And lots of shuffling things around there. That's fine. We have an armored engineering battalion here that was sitting right there. This is Rochefort up here. So he was moving this direction where we saw him from this cliff over here. He's just moving in there and that's it. Another engineer. Lots of units here still. Oh, what's that? Take a look at that again. Okay, so I can't remember what that was. An unknown unit here. I thought actually this was a tank unit. But let's see if we can see what it is. We don't know. Davids is sitting quite close to Saint-Hubert. So this is a guy that's moved over here. We have this, we're worried that he will travel towards Bastogne. See where he's going. Yeah, he's, or actually towards Rhein. So this guy needs to go back here and fight this guy here, or at least get closer. And yeah, this looks difficult. 7th Black Watch rifle right here is moving towards Huya, I think. Yeah. Then we have Avalanche. 106 Infantry Division moves. So this is the only thing they have left, it seems. And they have an HQ moving away. There you go. So it's time for all the HQs now. Unknown HQ being down quite close to, well, south of Rochefort. We have another one quite close to Massin. Now he can drive down here. There you go, exactly. And what do we have here? One up here by Muff, and this was where Love went, I think. So we have another one there. It's 84th, so that's nice. Here's one more. He leaves up by Auchan. This is Libramont over here. We have 4th Armored Division over there. We have 2nd Armored Division quite close to Neufchâteau, moving up northwest. We have an unknown unit. I think we had a couple of HQs over here. Moves. Unknown unit over here. We had several, 3 I think, moved over here. 152nd and 2 more. So that makes sense. There you go. 5th Armored Division moves away together with the other one. And then we're quite close to Huy over here. We have an unknown unit over there, a divisional HQ as well. And we have another one quite close to Clermont, 130th moving away. And that's it, guys. So interesting. Let's take a look at what we actually can see. So it's noon right now. And we should be able to destroy these guys over here this turn. I do think we will be able to do that. That's an unknown, but still, these guys have 12 in that, 10 and 7. See, they're gone, totally gone. This will be quite easy to fix. So it's going to be nice. Let's just look at some odds here. Even just one here is a 1-to-1. 2-to-1, we can use these guys also. 3-to-1, 4-to-1, and that's gonna solve itself. So that's nice. We can go up here. This guy here we should be able to hit with, yeah, actually not. Can't, there you go. Can reach him from here with 2. And then we already have these 2 here and also on a ledge here. So yeah, this guy is gonna go down for sure. No worries there. 6-1, 8-to-1, 10, 16, he's gone. At least push him, so we'll see if we can destroy him also. Up here in Neufchâteau, we do have the wonderful supply and everything. It's all green and everything, so that's good. We've seen a lot of units moving this direction. Finally, these guys are back, although they've been hurt a lot, of course. These guys actually have now 100 finally when it comes to that, so that's cool. So question is how we do this. I think, well, we could go to Betry, could also go up here and fight these guys. Probably want to do that because it's going to be faster. Go up here. So many units here, but if I could these guys with artillery, it'd be nice. Our Werfers are kind of far away. At least they could go here and threaten next turn. Yeah, that's not bad. Like, this guy could go up here and fire at these guys here. That'd make a difference, sure. 213, nice stack there at 65. It's all right. Yeah, looks decent. And then we have these guys that need to go to Rhein, and out of supply. And this guy here, he definitely needs to go up here towards Champlon. And that's something I sort of fear as well, but nothing I can do. I could go 1 here and 1 here. That's something I could do. Yeah, it's very difficult here. Probably should send someone from here. Like this guy or something. A fast unit. Like this guy. Back over here. To rush these guys towards Bastogne. Stop these guys from showing up. Probably gonna have to do that, unfortunately. While putting this one up by Champlain, because we can't have people running around here. Possibly draw these guys down, actually. Helping out here as well. That makes sense also. 64 only, wow. 88. It's kind of poor. We had these guys that could go down a little bit, but still very, very tired here from fighting, I think. So 87 at least. Yeah, they're all tired there. So, okay, let's take a look at 10 SS then. I mean, they're fine here, and I think Cini is actually open now, right? Yeah, well, it should be, from what we could tell, which means we can go in here and then attack these guys here. However, we need to go in here and hit these guys here. We can do that with these guys as well, and that should help out here. We can go for more later on. We can also go with some artillery against these guys. Bang, bang with these guys and move this one up here also is going to help. That will do the trick. And then we'll just move these guys forward here from here and just try and hit these guys here as much as we can. With some artillery like that. Do we have any Werfers around here? Not sure. Down here. It's kind of difficult. There is so many units in there. That's crazy. I think we have some Werfers around here, don't we? Well, we should have some. Yeah, we'll be able to take Havelange this turn, I think, also quite easily. We could also bring these guys down to just eradicate these guys. Would be nice to do, but this one is priority for sure. I think we'll be able to move on to this guy quite easily and quite fast here. We should have some fast units. Yeah, definitely. And then we have to think about moving west also. Maybe it is this one going here with the 117th Panzer Division, because we're supposed to go to Cini and then go up towards Namur really with them, because the other guys have this one. If we slide up a little bit here, let me show you what I'm thinking about here. So we have over here, down here, we have the 3rd Panzer Grenadier Division, 116th Panzer Division, and we also have these guys, Führer Grenadier Brigade. So these guys being around here, I'd like them to go towards Namur. That's their really target. They should have gone down to Marche, but we thought that 10 SS can go here, help out a little bit here, maybe move down here, maybe move up here, depending on the forces. And we'll have these guys up here moving in this direction up here. So we could go to Havelange actually and then travel over here. So I think that makes most sense actually. So just push on through here. And then we could have 9 SS drive towards Ardennes. They'll help each other, or maybe we'll have the 114th move down here, 116th move down this direction, or just split them up somehow. But yeah, maybe this direction would be fine, and we'll have the 110th move up here. Should be able to pocket things, and they can go here, help out either Dinant or Namur up here. We'll see what happens. Something like that. And like we could make it more detailed one. Slide down 116 Panzer down here. Move the 2 Panzer Grenadiers, have the Führer Grenadier Brigade going something like this, parallel towards Namur, and we'll have the 3rd Panzer Grenadiers going this direction like that. Something like that would be nice. So we'll see what we can do. But I think we're going to have some clear roads like that. It would make sense to go down with 116th here, I think. And especially these small roads here, meeting engagements over here, maybe killing these guys off while moving forward. So yeah, let's take a look at 9SS then. So we have Havelange here, and we've been talking about going then, I guess, this breakthrough here with Havelange and maybe then 3rd Grenadier Brigade. And then we can go with 9SS maybe up here in here, or maybe actually just up like that, I think, with the 9SS. While we have the 3rd Panzer Grenadier Division going this direction instead. That would be good. 1st SS, or Kampfgruppe Piper rather, is supposed to go up towards, actually towards Amai is their target, but since we are moving such fast rate here, we have changed a little bit here. So I'm going to have them take Huy really, together with 1st SS. That's what I'm planning on doing, and we'll have the Kampfgruppe Piper moving up this road up here towards, I think, right, yeah, and then we'll have 1st SS push through here towards Huy and here a little bit as well. So that's the plan. Yeah, we have also here Huy for all of Kampfgruppe Piper actually. Amai could go 1st SS rather than. And we have some 150th Panzer also being here helping out with, for some reason, 9SS is over here. He should not be here. Should pull him actually back here. Okay, we'll go parallel here towards Ardennes, I think. We'll see. Yeah, and then we have to contend with these new ones. Let's have a look at these guys. So this one is a new one, 32nd. I don't know if that is British Guards Brigade or BR. I don't know what that means. Welsh Guards anyway. Let's see if we can see BR. I don't know what that means. British Rifle. I don't know actually. But we do have a couple of new units coming in here anyway. This one is an old 102nd Cav I think I've seen before, have I not? Let's take a look at the reinforcement. 102nd Cav, maybe not. No, they're not new. I think we've seen them before perhaps. Allied OB here, British. Let's have a look here. Like they could, Airborne Division. This is Bradley, these are American ones. Yeah, the British I think belong to this one, 21st Montgomery right there. So I don't know where the 102nd really is. There's a cavalry group, but there's no 102nd cavalry group as far as I can tell. Yeah, I can't see it. I think these are new then, perhaps, but I feel like I've seen them before, but I'm not sure. We have a 32nd BR Guards Brigade showing up. I don't know about those as well. I think they might be in reserves for some reason. I'm not sure. We have the 27th of December, so this turn we should see 83rd Infantry showing up. Wherever that is going to be, I'm not sure. But anyway, we do have this one. We have Verfus around here, being able to 1, 2, 3, 4 hit this guy here. That's very, very nice. We have one over here. Where do we have the others? Supposed to be like, oh no, we went up here with the brown ones and so on. Just move these ones forward then. So we do have targets here that we could go for. And that's the armored target there. And we have armored units here that are strong. Kelly. Armored division right there. That is rather strong. Don't know what that is. This one is a rifle. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. On then there. I think there's one in here in Amai, but not in here though. I think that's the case. We're just gonna have to take a look at that. Alright guys, I think that's it really. Again, fantastic work been done here, I think. We've taken Liège, we're just moving forward here. We destroyed lots of units last time. And we are really threatening to cut these guys off over here. So that's nice. And yeah, and making inroads towards Signy. We've been cut off here. We're gonna try and fix that. It's gonna be quite easy, I think. And we are quite close to Signy, really. To Dinant over here, actually. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright guys, that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one, and then we'll take a look at the 1200 hours turn, and we'll see what we can do there. Alright guys, take care now. Bye.